Hello! Today you'll learn the basics of MLA style, including the fundamentals of in-text citations and the works cited page. At its core, MLA style is a set of standards or guidelines for finding and evaluating information, formatting and writing a paper, as well as documenting or citing the sources used in the paper. These guidelines were established and are maintained by the MLA, the Modern Language Association. MLA style is typically used by writers in English, art, music, and other humanities fields. Some of you may ask, why are there so many rules? Imagine the guidelines as a framework created to save writers time and to help them be clear and concise. Think of the MLA handbook and online MLA guides as guidebooks. Consult as needed, and don't think you have to try to memorize all the rules. So you may be asking, why do I have to cite in my paper? You cite to let your reader know when you have borrowed information. This gives credit to your sources and helps you avoid plagiarism. You cite to strengthen your argument by providing evidence or examples, and to indicate where that information has come from. Every time you quote directly from, or paraphrase, or reword someone else's work, you must indicate who wrote the work, what the work is called, and other information that will help us, the reader, find a copy. When do you have to cite? According to plagiarism.org, quote, whenever you borrow words or ideas, you need to acknowledge their source, end quote, period. Borrowing words is when you use direct quotes, copying and pasting. You borrow ideas by paraphrasing or putting another person's words into your own words. There are two parts to citing an MLA. In the body of your paper, where you are quoting or paraphrasing. This in-text citation directs your reader to the corresponding entry in the works cited page at the end of your paper. The works cited entry includes all the information needed to track down a copy of the source. The brief in-text citation typically consists of the author's last name and page number if available. This directs your reader to the corresponding entry in the alphabetical works cited page at the end of your paper. The works cited entry includes all the information needed to track down a copy of the source. There are two formats for in-text citations. In parenthetical citations, the author name and page number, if there is one, appear in parentheses at the end of the sentence. An example is the sentence, Kenyan political commentator Patrick Gathara calls Wakanda, quote, a neo-colonial vision of Africa dreamed up by the West, end quote, space, parenthesis, Lou, space, to, end parenthesis, period. In citations in prose, the author's name is incorporated into the text as part of the sentence, and the page number, when provided, goes in parentheses at the end of the sentence. Researcher Liu emphasizes that some political scientists describe Wakanda as, quote, a neo-colonial vision of Africa dreamed up by the West, end quote, space, parenthesis, to, close parenthesis, period. We just looked at in-text citations, the first place you need to cite in your paper. Now we'll take a look at the second place, the works cited page. Your works cited page is typically the last page of your paper. It's where you include the full information for each source you cited in text. For example, the full reference for the source I used for the in-text citation example would be Lou, Joanne, period, space, quote, why big thinkers can't stop talking about Black Panther, period, end quote. Goats and Soda, Stories of a Life in a Changing World, comma, 2 March 2018, comma, www.npr.org, rest of the long URL, period. Like the rest of the paper, the works cited page is double-spaced. At the top of the page, center the words works cited. List your sources in alphabetical order by author's last name, and indent the second and subsequent lines of each citation. There are detailed rules for how to cite different types of sources, but remember that you don't need to memorize the rules. There are some great resources you can consult as needed. Additional MLA resources are available on the library's website through the Citing Sources link. Click on MLA Style 9th edition. For more help with citations, visit our Ask an Eagle website at nwtc.libanswers.com.